Hello everybody and welcome along to Sports HQ. I'm Luke Bradnam from radio station 1029 Hot Tomato here on the Gold Coast, here to preview round 24 of the NRL action. This weekend's going to be a big weekend, not just for rugby league fans, for Australia in general. We have this weekend the election. Thank God. It's been a long time coming. I don't know if you've been following the election campaign as closely as I have, but I've been following this Tony Abbott. He's been all over the place. He's been to the Penrith Panthers Rugby League Club. He's been to the Rudy Hill RSL Club. Last night in Brisbane, he was at the Brisbane Broncos Rugby League Club. If he doesn't win the election, at least he's a fairly good chance of winning a meat tray. Let's get Jase Farmer up here and see if we can tip you the perfect 8 for round 24 of this week's NRL. Jase Farmer from Sports HQ, round 24. Where has the year gone?
Flying, isn't it? So it's scooting along, but we're in the exciting part of the year.
Well, just 3 games left for every NRL club to see if they can make the 8. Any team can win the premiership. I've having a look at the odds through the week, and St George have come right in. But what, are you going to tell me that there's like a West Tigers can't win it, or even the Brisbane Broncos? I mean, there's so many clubs this year.
Titans are firm big time. Roosters, you wouldn't discount Roosters on the back of their, you know, they just got done, but you're right, there's 4 or 5 there that could pinch it on the day, couldn't they?
Well, let's have a look at this week's footy action. On Friday night gets underway. Who we got? The Penny Panthers and South Sydney. Good luck picking a winner in this one. Yeah,
I agree. The Panthers are going ordinary. They haven't really improved, and South have got 35 players out still.
Oh, come on, that has to be an exaggeration.
No, I believe it's 35. No, look, they've got...
Russell Crowe's playing fullback. That's how many people they've got out this weekend.
Self-selected.
Yeah, and Reggie the Bunny, he's playing prop forward.
And they'll probably lose as a result. No, look, I picked Panthers by default, basically. Right. I don't like any of them at the moment.
You don't like either one? But yeah, I mean, they've got to have a win eventually. The Panthers, the Knights and the Broncos. Gee, this is going to be a hard one because it's down there in Newcastle.
Yeah, and like... Broncos have lost Lockyer, obviously, as we know, through rib cartilage, and there's talk that Hodges is gone for the season, which is a big blow. But Knights have got nothing to play for, I think. They're out of the running. Right. They're gone with Warriors beating them last week, as we picked. But look, it's hard to play at Knights. They always fire up for their home team.
Stop sitting on the fence, Jase, and give me an answer. Who's going to win?
I'm just going to tip Broncos. Desperation, they need to win.
Gee, sounds confident, doesn't he? Hey, let's go to Saturday. We've got the Manly Sea Eagles and the Warriors. I'm cheering for the referee. Who are you going for?
I'll go for the Kiwis.
Right.
I like how they're playing. I've been tipping them for the last month, and they're going good. So, no, I'm not a massive Eagles fan. They got dusted by Dragons, as we thought would happen when Dragons choked them. Yeah, let's go Warriors in an upset. Look, it'll be Manly's favourites. They're paying about $1.50, but let's go Warriors.
Okay, I hope you're right on that one. I won money, by the way, on the Dragons and the Manly game on Monday night. Good. Very happy.
That's all right.
The Cowboys and the Bulldogs, well, you got to go the Doggies, right?
This is the absolute who cares stakes, this race, isn't it? They got nothing, these two teams. They're 14th and 15th. The only team beating them is Melbourne Storm at the Wooden Spoon race. So I just don't care. Cowboys. You look at the Bulldogs on paper, and they should be a premiership chance. Absolutely. I'm surprised that coach isn't under the pump this year. He's gone under the radar, hasn't he, for a team that's really underperformed for what they should do.
It helps for job security at the Bulldogs when your last name's Moore.
It certainly does. It guarantees it for 4 years.
Okay, and who we got? The Storm and the Sharks down there in Melbourne.
Bet of the week, Storm will pump them. If you can get a 19-plus bet, which a lot of the good betting agencies do, but you can only get it on a late in the week, 19-plus Storm here for sure.
Gee, I don't know about that one, but we'll take your word for it. He tipped 2 out of 8 last week, folks, so he knows what he's on about.
Talking shit.
Canberra Raiders and the Dragons, Sunday afternoon footy down there in Canberra.
Toughie. Canberra have actually got a winning record against the Dragons. They're one of the only teams that have over the last 4 or 5 years.
Well, mate, they've got a good team and they're playing good football. If they make the 8, they're as good a chance as anyone.
They've got an attacking streak, haven't they? And they can get on a big roll. And look, this is a toughie for the Dragons. They've improved their form over the last couple of weeks. I'm going to tip the Dragons, but massive watch on the Raiders this week.
Okay, and then Para and Tigers. Oh, this is going to be a game. Para and the Tigers. This is going to be Sunday afternoon football at its best. Gus Gould's going to be going, yes, 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 I love my Sunday football.
Big Gussie will love it, and this will be a cracking game to watch, won't it? Like essentially the two best attacking teams when they're on. These two teams are just on fire. I tipped the Eels last week. I hope you guys were following on the tweets. I said Eels will win, and they got up 13+ on the buzzer, which was a ripper return. Tigers, your Tigers, I know you're a little fan of Benji and the Tigers boys. They clicked into gear last week, didn't they, late last week? That was tight, 20 minutes to go. They just pumped the Panthers. I just think that Para's still got an outside chance of getting into the 8, and I think that'll be the reason why they'll win this one.
And if Para get into the 8, they're as good a chance as anyone.
Who knows?
Roosters and the Titans, Monday night football. It's down in Sydney.
Yeah, and it's close to the match around, barring the Para Tigers match this one. Roosters dropped from 2nd to 5th, getting done by the Sharks last week, and that was ropeable. They got rid of our Farmers Fodder bet, the Dusty Roosters. Titans are going great guns. They just are. They're going super. Like I've been bagging them, you've been bagging them, and they just ever since we bagged them, they've lifted their game.
No. Now we say we've been big fans all year. We've always thought they'd come good at this time of the year. What are you talking about?
We've always said they had a good list, and they've now decided to perform, and they're a massive premiership threat. And I actually think that I think they're going to be too consistent for the Roosters. I don't know whether this is talking out of school here, but I just think the way that the Prince and Rogers are steering them around the park, the forwards are going good. Obviously, the Roosters have an impressive list, and they're going great guns. It'll be a massive game. I'm going to tip Titans.
Titans do win that one. Anyone that wasn't taking them serious is going to stand up and really take notice.
Absolutely.
Farmers Flutter, let's see if we can win you some bucks this week. Here it is.
Rightio, guys. Farmers Flutter time, and the Roosters let us down last week, getting dusted by the Sharks. I was most unhappy with that, obviously because we had money on them. But the Warriors beat the Knights, and we've been so close this year on so many bets. But like usual, we'll dust ourselves off, have another crack. We've got 2 again this week. We're going to start on Friday night. The Panthers need to beat South. They need to get their season back on track. South is still depleted. They're trying hard, but they're losing troops. I think Panthers just have to win this game. Just head-to-head here, and we're going to parlay that into Storm to smash the Sharks. Probably look for Storm to win 13+, or give them to cover the line. Parlay them in together. That will definitely win, and then we'll just save ourselves up for a massive crack for the last 2 weeks of the home and away season. Get stuck in.
Well, there you have it, folks. Farmers Flutter for another week. You could take that $100 out and put it on that bet, or just take it out and set it on fire. Either way, it's going to be the same result as far as I'm concerned. But, Jase, it's been a big year in rugby league. I can't believe it's gone by so quickly. Just 3 games left, and then we're into the finals. Yeah,
it's very exciting. The cream's rising to the top, as they say. And like we said, we've got the big Gillard v Abbott race this weekend too. So it's a big week.
Who are you predicting in the Gilbert in the Gillard Abbott race?
Geez, there's no winners if you ask me. It's a poor race, isn't it? Labor will win by default.
The bookies have got them at fairly short price. Hey, look, have yourself a great weekend, everybody. Hope you tip 8 out of 8. We'll be back next week to preview the 25th round of the NRL.
Holy
We'll see you then, folks. Bye.